Good afternoon, this is Michelle Thompson, your academic and legal coach, and I am excited to offer yet something else to support you as you go through the academic life. I am speaking today particularly to graduate students and adjunct professors because we are two groups in academia who are often a little light on cash, especially during the summer, right? It's, if you're not working, if you don't have a program that supports you through the summer, or you don't have a summer course, things are kind of lean right now, right? And it's often lean for us throughout the academic year. We don't earn that much money to do the work that we do. And so, ironically, this offering is aimed at you. I want to start by acknowledging the importance of academic conferences, right? And they can, it doesn't matter the discipline, they can be all over the country, all over the world, depending on your field. And they're so important, and we all know their importance. In terms of just the writing process, it is a way of forcing writing deadlines you have to get this done this date because you have to present, otherwise you're going to look like a fool and everyone's going to talk about you, and you don't want that. Because the second reason why they're important is for networking. To get the connections that you absolutely need to find, hopefully a tenure track job, those ever so rare tenure track jobs. And if we don't get to conferences, it's hard to build the professional connections you need to do some of the work you want to do. And it can be hard to publish as well because you don't get regular feedback on your work. So here's the thing, it's so important that money actually can't be a factor. We've got to figure out how to get to them by hook or by crook. If you're a graduate student, there might be some institutional funding for you, but there's often limits on them. You can only use it once in an academic year. It may not cover enough. And for anybody, adjuncts often don't have a place to go, as you know, for funding, right? Many institutions don't support that. And if they do, for both graduate students and adjuncts, and even for professors, and so some of you might want to put yourself in this category, it's by reimbursement. And you may not have the money out of pocket to pay for something and get reimbursed. So you actually often end up just skipping them, and we can't afford to, you can't afford to skip it, you can't afford to go. So I have an offering for you. I am offering a conference, a workshop on phone and online about crowdfunding academic conferences, and I just did this with great success. And I just want to teach you what I learned in all of this, right? Crowdfunding provides us a solution to some of these problems, and it opens up the number of workshops that we can attend, of conferences that we can attend, and many more outlets to get our work out there, right? What this workshop will do for you is to help you succinctly describe your research. In other words, the academic's elevator speech, right? What is it you do? Why is it important? What does it matter? It will help you create a budget so you can figure out how much you're asking for in crowdfunding campaigns. It'll give you a way of putting together a rationale for why your research matters. These are questions that you have to deal with anyway, but they come up again in the context of crowdfunding. It'll help you launch your own crowdfunding campaign for a conference that you're interested in going to. It'll help you it'll give you tips on how to ask people to fund you directly. It'll give you tips on thanking donors who actually give to your crowdfunding campaign. And it will give you tips on providing updates for other donors so they feel attracted to what you're trying to fund. This workshop is going to be on July 26th. From 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's an hour and a half because there's so much information, and I'm sure you have lots of questions, and I want to be able to handle all of those. And you can register for it right on this page. So after you like my page, if you're new to it, go ahead and click on events, and it is under the events tab, crowdfunding, something like crowdfunding for academic conferences, or finding funding for academic conferences. I think that's where it is. You'll have to go to the Eventbrite page to go ahead and register as well. So that's what I wanted to let you know today. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and when you're finished watching this video, just write a question in and I'll get back to you, or you can certainly send me a message inside on this page, and I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. And go ahead and pass this on to other people who you might think might benefit from this. Thanks, and have a great day.